You want to bring restaurant quality food to your house? Well, I got a secret for you today. This secret will bring your food up a notch. My name is Chef Tao, and I've been in professional chefing and cooking, cuisine industry for over a decade. And I want to bring my knowledge to you. Today we got something special for y'all. We got coconut curry shrimp with a little kick to it. If y'all like what y'all hearing, man, like, subscribe down below, and check out this video. We starting with prep first. We got everything out, our cutting board, our potatoes. We're gonna start by cutting and peeling our potatoes. These are regular Idaho potatoes. You can use whatever type of potatoes you like, but keep in mind the water content in those potatoes. Some cook faster than others. I generally go with Idaho potatoes. Next, I'm gonna give you the secret to maximize any shellfish dish. You wanna saute and boil your shellfish shells in oil. I'm using coconut oil here. So I toss in my shrimp shells, and this process just helps to extract all the flavor out of the shells. Most people know that most of the flavor comes from the bones, shellfish bones on the outside, which are called their shells. I'm just sauteing it down here. Soon I'm going to be putting in my chicken broth to help it boil, bring it up to a boil, just to extract that flavor from it. My chicken broth here. You can use vegetable broth or a fish broth or a seafood broth. I had chicken broth on hand. This is what I use. Now I'm going to chop up my vegetables. I'm starting with celery. Just getting it down to about a medium to small dice. Next, I'm chopping my onions. And this is a trick, just in case you want to chop your onions more efficiently. Get it down to a small dice without cutting them down to single layers and then, dicing them by hand like that. Well, you're dicing it by hand, but this one is a little bit more effective here. You're going to go through twice horizontally and then cut down the lines vertically, keeping the tail intact. That root, you're going to keep that intact. And this just gives us an even, nice dice very easily. You see, just slicing down, cleaning off the knife. See, you get a nice small dice without having to chop all day long. So I'm just getting everything put in place for when I start to bring everything up to a boil in the pot. Here you're about to see me drain out that coconut oil and that chicken broth from the shrimp shells. Nice and smooth. That's all the flavor of the shrimp down into the broth right there. We're going to add that into our stew in a little bit. Cleaning off our board. We're going to start dicing our potatoes. And you want to get this into a large to medium dice here. Nothing difficult, just dicing it down. Here, I put in a little bit of jerk seasoning into our curry. This just gathers all the flavor that I like. I like my food very spicy. I am first generation Nigerian and I love everything spicy. If you got spicy food, I love it. So we get our vegetables in. We get our maggot cubes, the original flavor maggot cubes. We get that down in there. Use about 1 to 2, depending on the size of the pot that you're using or how much you're cooking. We're putting that broth, that coconut oil mixture back into the pot. Get about a half a cup to a cup of water. We're gonna start with our seasonings. I go in with complete seasoning, a little bit of sage, onion powder. This is Cameroon pepper. This is Nigerian pepper. I told you I like it hot. Y'all can take that out if y'all don't want to, but me, I like it spicy. Now we go in with our Jamaican curry. We go in with paprika. Give that a stir. Make sure everything is blended down well. Now we're going with our coconut milk here. I'm using the coconut milk in the can from Goya. You can use any type of coconut milk, coconut cream milk, not the coconut milk that we buy in the store that we just drink on the regular. But yeah, go with your salt, let that bring up to a boil. Throw in a little Scotch bonnet. I like it hot. If you don't know, if you didn't hear me say it before, I like it hot. Yeah. So we throw in our potatoes once everything is starting to cook down. We're saving our shrimp for last since they cook the fastest. Now we just want to bring this to a boil again, mixing it around, make sure everything is incorporated. This is a little bit of a slurry. It is a cornstarch slurry, which is equal parts cornstarch and water, just to thicken it up a little bit. You use to your discretion. If you think you need it, put it in. If not, and it's thick enough, you don't have to use it. Now we're going to put our shrimp in. I'm using a 21, 26 size shrimp. This is a pretty good size. You want to use larger shrimp for this. Some people like to cut up their shrimp so it's more pieces when you're eating it, but I kept them whole for presentation wise. So yeah. What you want to do, you just want to mix this up. We're just cooking down until our shrimp gets pink. Mixing in well. Give it a taste and make sure everything is up to par. Yeah. Want a little bit more salt. And just like that, we are done, people. Coconut curry served over rice. Y'all let me know how y'all like this recipe. Let me know if y'all got any ideas for my next recipe, what I can help y'all with. Anything y'all thinking about, let me know down in the comments. Love to reach out to y'all, man, talk to y'all, see how y'all doing. How y'all been liking the recipes, man? Let me know. This is Chef Taiwo, and this is my experience on YouTube, man. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all subscribe, comment, tell a friend. Holla at your boy. I'll talk to y'all later.